Hello you guys, this is going to be your weekly love energy reading for twin flame soulmate soul energy connections. So I'm just going to do this live since I'm on live and try something a little bit different. So I'm going to start this live here and I'm going to tune into the viewer's energy first. Okay, the viewer's energy for the week, where you stand with this connection. Alright, so let's see here. What is the energy for this week, September 18th through the 24th, 2017, for the viewer with this connection? Alright, so I'm just going to start here with you, viewer. Okay, so how you're viewing this person, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so how you're viewing them, I feel like is very unpredictable. You don't know where you stand with this person or what's going on with them. 1 minute they're here, 1 minute they're not. So I feel like you and this person may go through a fluctuation, which I totally get. Some people call it the separation phase, which I feel like is true. So you might feel like this person is very unpredictable, or the connection itself is unpredictable. It's imbalance. You know, it just spins around and around, but you know that there's something, you know, there's something divine behind this, because you have the Wheel of Fortune in the back, which tells me that you know that there's something higher. You understand this whole process as to why, you know, the person is here and then the next they're not. Okay, so that's how you're viewing them. As far as what it is that you're providing to the connection, you have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like you are picking up the wand again and trying to make some sort of effort or put some sort of energy forth into the connection. Getting your confidence back up or feeling a little more sure of yourself. Okay? Because the Knight of Wands, I feel like he's very boastful. He thinks very highly of himself before he's even gotten to the point of being the king, which is nothing wrong with that. So I feel like you see the potential within yourself or the connection, and it's like you're picking up that confidence again, your willingness to participate or to put some sort of action towards it. So as far as your present energy, you have the Emperor. So your present energy is you are in a position of power here. You might be more identifying with being more masculine than usual, whether you're a female or you're used to being called the feminine energy. You might feel like you're more masculine this week, like a chess player. Like, you see the game, you're the king in the game. You know where you see the moves before the other person makes them. It's like you're on point with something here, and it feels like you're directing things in the way that you want as well. You feel like you're in a powerful position, especially with the Knight of Wands right next to it. Then you have the Empress right next to the Emperor, which is your hopes. Okay, so you're hoping with the Empress that there will be a balance here, because you have the two counterparts together, the Emperor and the Empress, right next to one another. So you may want that balance between the both of you. Not only do you want this other person, not only do you want them to be, I feel like you're in the confidence, in that seat of authority. You want them to kind of meet you that way, or them to take that off your hands, and so that you can be the Empress. So that you can be comfortable, rest, enjoy the connection, and all of its abundance that comes with it. Okay. So what is it that the past energy that you have? Your past energy that's affecting the current energy is the Six of Cups. Okay. So with the Six of Cups, this tells me that you are focused on the past, obviously, seeing it as not so bright, not so great all of the way, or even if it was, even if it had some happy or good times, you're not really seeing that. You're more so looking at all of the times that they weren't there, or all of the things that they didn't do or they didn't say, or you wish they would have done or said. And it's kind of like this, I'm not getting like a happy nostalgic energy. I'm getting more like a lower, you know, nostalgia, like focusing on the past and its pain and its, you know, the fact that something was absent or amiss is where you're focusing, which is why you are viewing this person as the Wheel of Fortune. You're seeing this person as someone that's just meant to just come and go in your life. Never stable, never here. It's good and then it's bad. You know, that's how you're seeing them. As far as the doubts that you're having, you have the Two of Wands. So it's like you're doubting that whatever this action is, the Knight of Wands, that you are putting into the connection. It's like you're doubting the fact that it's going to get you anywhere. You're not really seeing the bigger picture. You know how in traditional tarot, the man holds the wand, or the wand and the globe in the other? You're not seeing the bigger picture. You're not seeing the divine order in something. Why you're being led to take action. Okay? It's like, I should take action, but I don't know if I should. You're doubting your guidance a little bit, I feel. Doubting the connection even more. Because you're not really looking at the bigger picture. You're not looking at how the universe is providing you with information or some sort of support. Okay? The issues and blockages that you're having. So I'm still focusing on you, viewer. Then I'm doing the person. I don't call them divine masculines or anything. The person that you're in the connection with. Because energy fluctuates. You're never just a divine feminine all the time. You have two energies and so do they. So with the Three of Wands as your issues and blockages, this is you again, you know, kind of anticipating, well, if this, because I feel like you're the masculine energy, no doubt. Because if I'm looking at this energy, you're the Knight of Wands, you're the Emperor, they're the Empress. You're the Two of Wands, they're the Three of Wands. I feel like they're the blockage for you. Because it's like, I know what I want to do, but I'm not going to do it until they do it. Okay? I'm not going to take any action until this other person makes the move. So this is you, viewer. So no labels, no divine feminine, no divine masculine. This is just you. The next person we're reading into, the person that you're connecting with. Okay? But the Three of Wands, it's like, that's the blockage for you. You're not moving because you're waiting on the other person to make a move. Like, I'm not going to do this until they do this, or they say this, or if I know this for sure from them, I'm not going to do anything. So it's like you're anticipating them to make the move. Remember, you're the chess player. I want to see your move first. Okay? So, what are the current feelings and expectations you have of this person? You have the Star. So you actually think very highly of this person. You do expect this person. It's like you give this person, you put them in this position or where they have to be the person that heals and renews this whole thing. Like you see them as the ultimate star that you're trying to reach and trying to obtain. And if you can only have it, then it's like everything will be renewed. I will be healed. I will be whole. I will have achieved something great and something grand. So you really see this person as like, oh, this beautiful star. Oh my gosh, I just have to have it. If I can only have it. So you expect them to fulfill your wishes. In short, I feel like that's what it is. You expect them to be that one thing, that wish that you obtain that completes and colors your whole world and makes everything look sparkly and beautiful. But you also see and expect this person to be more distant, and when you're looking at something like you can't have it, the more it's going to reflect that back to you. The more you're going to manifest that this thing is very distant and I can't have it. It's too grand for me to have. The more that that's going to be reflected back to you. Okay, so what are your intentions? Your intentions is to get on board with Spirit as the Chariot. You are wanting to get into alignment with Spirit. So you do want to get in line, I feel. You want to go down the right path. Whether it be on the path with this person or away from this person, you want what Spirit wants for you. In short, I feel like that's where you're at. You want what Spirit wants for you. What's best for me, Spirit? I'm willing to go. Jesus, take the wheel. Or Spirit, whatever. Okay, so as far as what you're taking from the connection, the Seven of Swords. Okay. So, Seven of Swords, I really feel like there is like some sort of sneaky energy going on, obviously. And then the fox is like sneaky as well. But you think that somebody thinks that they're taking some information, and it's like you think that you got some sort of information and somebody else doesn't have it, or everybody can't see it. It's something here that I'm getting. Your intentions are, I feel somebody, either it's you or this other person with the Seven of Swords, thinks that you might suspect, this is what I'm getting, you might suspect that this person is watching you. And they think that they're getting away with the sneakiness, that nobody knows that I'm doing this or I'm doing that. But on the low, you know what they're up to. Other people might have told you, oh, so-and-so asked about you. Oh, so-and-so, I saw them doing this, or I heard this about this person and blah, blah, blah. Or you could be consulting a psychic or something and somebody's telling you. It's like two people know. Other than that other person, they think that they're up to something, like, oh, I got it. Remember, though, you're the emperor, you're the king in the chess game. You're watching all of the moves. You're watching everything. You're on your P's and Q's in some way, and you got this information that somebody's sneaking around, or they're spying on you. They think they're getting away with it, but they're not. Okay. As far as the outside influence currently for you is the Two of Swords. So it's your mind and somebody else's, or someone's advice and your thoughts, somebody else's thoughts and opinions versus your own. And it's causing you a little bit of conflict mentally, because the energy of how you're going to be moving forward is the Nine of Swords. So very worried and very conflicted here, because it's like, are you going to trust your own mind, or are you trusting someone else's opinion or their own mind? Because I feel like this is outside sources too, like other people. But it could also be two different mindsets that you're in that's influencing you. And then it causes you to be here in the Nine of Swords. You know, kind of stuck. I don't know what to do. Somebody tell me, what should I do? And they're telling you to do this, and it conflicts with what you know or what you believe to be true. So it kind of puts you in this position here, whereas you have the power as the emperor. Okay? Let's look at the other person's energy. The person that you are connected to. Let's see what their energy is for this week. Energy, were they live with the viewer? Where is this individual this week? What is their energy, divine spirit? Eight of Swords. This person's all in their head. The world. I hate the Devil card in this deck. It's so ugly. It's scary as hell. Okay. Alright. So, how they're viewing you. The Eight of Swords. They view you as like, I'm getting, you're the only person that's holding yourself back. Otherwise, you know what? I'm open to hear what you have to say. They feel like you're the one that's not opening your mouth. It's like they want you to see that they're open to communication, I feel, with the Eight of Swords. And I don't like putting out false hopes, and that's not what I'm doing, because I wouldn't say it unless that's what I'm getting. But with the Eight of Swords, I feel like this person is open to communication, and they're kind of like giving you the opening to do that, but your hands are tied and you're blindfolded. But who else is around? Who's actually doing this? Nobody but you. So they're saying, I'm open, but this person's closed off to me. They're nowhere to be found. They're not saying nothing. Okay. With the World card is what they're providing to the connection. This is something that they're providing on a divine level, I feel. This might be their higher self doing this. But with the World card, what they're providing, I feel, is this person is coming into their own. And you're going to see that, if not already. This person is becoming their authentic self. When I see the World and she's naked, she's standing in her truth. Usually she's draped with this purple ribbon, which tells me this is them being their authentic higher self for the world to see. You know, showing all aspects of who they are. And I feel like that's still the case here. So I feel like that's the energy they're putting into the connection. They are stripping themselves to their authentic self, and they want you to see it, or the world is to see it. That's what I'm getting with that. And with the World card, sometimes too, you guys, I see it as the World Wide Web, the internet. So this could be something that you are not going to be able to see physically. Like, you might not be around this person to see their transformation or see them coming into their own. But I feel like if you have access to social media or something, which sucks, but that's usually the only way most of the time that we can communicate, that's where you're going to see it. Oh, I love this song. With the Ten of Wands, this is their present energy. Okay? They're trying to do way too much when it comes to this connection. I feel like they're starting to feel some of the burdens that you've been feeling. It's kind of like this connection is kind of, because my back hurts. So I feel like, maybe it's the way I'm sitting, but my back, my attention to my back is being put on my back. It's kind of like this feeling of being slumped over and just being drained and carrying, you know how, like in school, I don't know if you ever had to carry like textbooks in your backpack and it starts to cramp your back. It's that feeling, like carrying too much weight that I don't need to carry. This person is doing that. That's their energy, like trying to take on too much when it comes to this connection, maybe trying to figure out too much, trying to see what you're up to. With the Devil card right underneath, there's some obsessing over this person, and it's not healthy. It's not cute. It's not cute. But it's something divine about it, though. The reason why they're having to deal with this, okay? But it's like too much, okay? With the Knight of Swords, this is their hope. This person's terrified to death, but their hope is that they have the balls to step up, maybe say something to you, because he can be a communicator. And having the balls enough to speak up without much thought. Like, I'm going to just do it. I'm going to say it. I'm just going to go ahead and say something. For others of them, I feel like their hope is that they're terrified to speak up and they want you to do it. Some of them. Because with this card, it's like somebody feels trapped. Either they're looking at you this way because this is how they're viewing you, or they're viewing themselves this way and they're like, can you help me? Can you free me? Say something. Do something. And it's like there's nobody here to help you. Like, no, I'm not freeing you. I'm not. You do it yourself. You bound yourself. You do it. Some of you might feel that way about them. With the Knight of Swords, yeah. Okay. So as far as the past energy that's relevant to the situation, you have the Emperor. Okay. So with the Emperor as their past energy, they thought they had it in the bag. They thought they were doing something. They were playing chess games. They were doing little stuff here and there. Like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to see what they're going to do. Very calculated things. Maybe to see or test you, to see what you're going to do back. What game you're going to play. What's your next move. Okay. I want to see what she's going to do. And what's funny, because remember, in your spread, you had the Empress and Emperor together. They're right above one another. So it's like he's playing this game and he wants to see how you're going to play it. But you were the Emperor in the other reading. Yep. So it's like, I want to see what moves you're going to make. I'm going to do this. I'm going to play these little games. I'm going to do this and that. And then I'm going to see how you're going to do it. I'm going to watch you. That's the past energy. And it's bound because maybe you didn't play the game. And they're stuck. They're thinking like this, or they're thinking, well, why won't you just do anything? Like, you should do something. Why aren't you moving? Why aren't you speaking? Okay. The doubts they have is the Six of Wands. They don't know if they're going to get the attention that they're seeking from you. With the Six of Wands, this is victory and success, but it's very short-lived. Because fire burns out very quickly. That's the Wands. It's fire energy. It burns out. I'd rather see the victory and success card be the World. But with them, it's like they're afraid that whatever the little attention that they're trying to get from you, they're not getting. Or they miss the attention that you were giving them. They like those, I call it the ego stroke card. This person has a rude awakening on them, you guys. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm seeing it. And it's kind of like I wanted to play in the race, and I hope that this will come out, but they don't really believe that they're going to get that attention that they were seeking. And it's kind of like that guy or that girl that goes on Instagram and strips all their clothes off in hopes that they'll get 10,000 likes. And when you put yourself out there in a way to get attention, you don't get it. You feel like you're not shit. And I feel like this is what they're doubting. Like, I'm doing something. They feel like they're doing something to get your attention, and it may not pay off. Okay? With the Eight of Wands here, this represents the issues and blockages that they're having. I feel like the issues and blockages they're having could be that they're putting too much energy out there. It's too much. I feel like they're saying too much, you know, just saying things that they don't need to be saying. Or it could be communication. I don't know if this person has been hitting you up or something, messaging you in abundance and starting to become needy or codependent, or they've been talking about you very loosely in some sort of way, whether it's passionate in a nice way or in a revengeful way. This is what's blocking them. They're not getting the results they want. There's something that the energy they're putting out there, whether it's communication or just the energy that they're doing, whatever they're doing, it's no bueno. It's blocking them. They're not getting anywhere with it. Because when you think about the Eight of Wands, it's just traveled energy. It's just thrown out there. It's just up in the air. Okay. With the current feelings and expectations that they have of you as the Knight of Cups, this person really is like waiting for you. They expect you to be there to nurture them, care for them, love them, or just be there emotionally to heal them. This person may feel like very emotional or imbalanced emotionally, needs that nurturing, needs that love, and they're waiting for that from you. And not to say that you're not to give it or you're not giving it. They do expect you to, it's okay. I'm here. And I don't feel like that's going to happen. Because they have the cup within their own hands. So why don't you drink some of that cup and heal yourself? Be there for yourself. Why don't you do that? I had to do that. Spirit made me learn that lesson a long time ago. So it's like they need to see this for themselves. Okay. With the Devil card, there is some codependency here, right next to the Nine of Cups. Okay. So this represents their intentions. Their intentions are not healthy at all. Okay. This person's on the lower level of the Lovers. Okay. This person feels like they can manipulate things in the way that they want them to. They could be obsessing over strategies, doing certain things to get your attention or to upset you even. Put the weight on your back because the Ten of Wands is right above it. Maybe to put some of this on you. You're responsible for this. This is your fault. And it's very sneaky. I hate this card. He's so ugly. He's worse than the traditional devil, if you ask me. He's very ugly. And he's like huge. But it's like he's trying to show you something about yourself. He's trying to humiliate you for some of you. or he has, his intentions aren't really that good. He wants to either make you feel guilty or make you feel bad about yourself or try to put you down in some way. It's very nasty energy. And it's like you don't understand. You don't know how to work with the energy. You don't know how to get to that higher level as the lovers. You're not there yet. So you're here. And so it's like, I don't know what to do with all of this energy. I'm upset. I'm mad. It's your fault. I'm going to point the finger at you. It's kind of like where we were all, you know, in our feelings and obsessed over this person and over this connection, making it work, doing what we needed to do. And then we always pointed the finger at them. Like, you're not doing this, and this isn't happening because you're not doing this, and you're not here. You're not getting it. You're not learning. That's where they are with you, but it's kind of different how they're playing theirs out. They're not in the lover's energy. The Queen of Swords, this represents what they're taking from the connection. They're getting a taste of their own medicine. You're giving it to them. Okay? So something that you might have been saying or something that they're hearing about you, it's kind of giving them the taste of their own medicine. It's almost giving me the effect that this bitch is cold. Excuse my language. Or this dude is cold. He's cold-blooded. Kind of how they're seeing you. Okay? They're taking... It's like they're getting that you're not taking no bullshit from them. Okay? Yeah, and someone says something about another female. I feel like this is like trying to show you that they're with someone else, or tease or taunt you with other women. Or another man for some of you. Like, oh, I'm laying up with this person, or I'm doing this, or this is what I'm doing. I'm hearing something like out at strip clubs, or, you know, liking pictures of sexy men or women or something like that. But they're getting a taste of their own medicine. They might feel like you're a cold-blooded bitch or dick. They might really feel like that, like you're just cold-blooded. And they're getting a taste of their own medicine. They're taking something from you. Like, there's something that you're exuding or something you're saying that I'm not taking any shit from you. With the Empress, this represents the outside influence. The outside influence is, I feel like, a mother figure, okay? Some other woman, because this could be a wife or someone else. But I feel like it's you, for majority of you. That's the outside influence of this. It's kind of like your higher self is working, pulling some strings, like it's your turn now. And not in a negative, like, vengeful way, but in a way that it's time for you to learn the lessons now. I've done this part of the section of this, whatever cycle, journey, whatever. It's your turn now. Because I'm on this level, and this is your level that you're on while I'm here. And it's not that you're above this person or they're below you. You guys are still walking the same path, but it's like the lessons are different. I don't see pregnancy here. It is a sexual energy, so this could be another woman or women that they're having sex with, or another man or men that they're having sex with. That's influencing all of this energy. There's a lack of nurturing and love here, or desiring to have that, that's also influencing them. They're looking or seeking for love, validation, and attention. Rather than doing it for themselves as a Knight of Cups, they're seeking it outside of themselves. And they're getting that from you. Okay, with the Ten of Pentacles, how they're going to move forward. With the Ten of Pentacles, tells me that this person, I feel like, it's kind of like Spirit is going to balance this energy out by making them focus on other things that they have to tend to, either family or friends or work. Okay, so how they're going to move through this, I feel like Spirit is going to take their focus from this connection and put it on work and finances. Because there's too much energy that they're trying to take on with the Ten of Wands. It's too much. Okay. And then they got the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card as advice for you to take for the week. New love, okay? A new romantic partner has stirred your feelings with the honeymoon card. So, for some of you, things could turn around. I feel like Spirit wants you to be open to love, whether it comes from this person. But I feel like this person would have to totally be a new energy. They cannot come to you how they've come to you before. It's not going to work that way. Unconditional love does not mean taking anybody's shit. The Empress, when I see the Empress, what I see everyone sees is nurturing, loving woman that just carries the weight of everyone on her back, and she's a homemaker and she's peaceful. But in reality, the Empress is like this to me. She's like your mother. Your mother wants the best for you. She's not going to let you slack off and bullshit. So it's no different with this person. You see their bullshit, you're calling them out, and you're not accepting it. You're not willing to do that. What type of mother would I be if I allowed my child to just throw stuff all around the room, cuss me out, not go to school, not clean up and do their chores, you know, not teach them any type of value of life? What type of parent would I be? The Empress is not that type of woman. She is a no-nonsense woman. She's loving about it. I want the best for you. And you're not going to cut off, and you're not going to play any of that bullshit. That's what the Empress is. So the Divine Feminine, that's her essence. That's who she is. The energy that I feel like the codependent aspect of this unconditional love, meaning we have to carry all the weight on their back, allow them to treat us this way, you know, treat us and take on all of their drama, run back and crawl to them. That's not unconditional love. That's called codependency. That's the devil card. That's the Knight of Cups, if you ask me. Very codependent energy. Even the Queen of Cups sometimes to me is codependent. Because she's like, she carries too much weight. She feels everybody's energy. She wants everybody to be good. And she forgets about herself sometimes. That's how I see the Queen of Cups. So, with the New Love card, this person, I feel like Spirit wants you to be open, okay? To love, whether it comes from this person or not, but you have to come to a space where your self-respect comes first. Because you see this person, he's bowing down to her, and I don't want to say it in like this egotistical way, bowing to her, but there's an element of admiration and respect for her. Okay, and she looks as though she's a worker. I've been working. It's like Cinderella. You know, she's not, Cinderella works. It's a Cinderella story, is all corny and things, but if you look at it, she worked her butt off. She cared. She took care of everybody else. It wasn't like she was just waiting for Prince Charming. You know, to me, it was like she kind of got blessed with the opportunity to bump into Prince Charming. You know what I mean? And he came after her. She wasn't seeking him. He came looking for her. So that's kind of the Cinderella story that I'm talking about. It's not sitting back on your back waiting for Prince Charming to wake up or to kiss you when you wake up. It's like, I'm doing the work, I'm working on me, and when Spirit puts us together, it's how it works. And if there's someone in the meantime that comes around that has something to offer me, I am open to it. Because there's no guarantees, and there's no guarantees in this. I know people hate to hear that and think that way. But there's no guarantee that this person is the end-all be-all, or if it's even meant to be a romantic relationship. That's not the point. If you're reading into this energy and see what's going on, if you reach that point where you know that there's a lesson in this, and there's things about you that you've come to realize, and things that you've had to heal within yourself, and the person that you've grown to be, you will see when you step back with this person, damn, this person was a catalyst for me to find me. Or to keep finding me, to keep finding my truth, to walk my journey. It's not about us coming together and being together. That's nothing compared to the bigger picture. This person is learning that. You wonder why you're not feeding this person the energy that they want, because Spirit won't allow you to. This person is codependent and needing upon you for them to seek what's already within themselves, what needs to be healed. Spirit's not going to allow that to happen. They have to do it within themselves. They have to go through the process like you went through the process. And then when you come to the conclusion that I love this person, but I'm not going to take any shit because I see that I deserve much more for myself because I want it. So anybody out there, and this is just my opinion. I'm not reading anymore. But this is just my opinion. Okay. I really feel um, with this whole thing, that it's very dangerous to tell people that unconditional love means to take beatings, energetic beatings, emotional beatings from someone else. Okay? And the thing is, the love is always going to be there, no matter if you try to run from it or say you can't stand this person. You're still going to love them, because at the end of the day, it's a soul connection. You're always gonna, you might even say that you hate your ex, you hate this person, you hate that person, but deep down in yourself, you still got that little bit of love for that ex. I don't care who they are, because love is it's just there. Love is just what it is. It's love. It cannot be demolished. It just can't. Okay, but with love, it comes respect too. Like, I can love you from afar. That doesn't mean I have to be with you. There's nothing wrong with that. And it's like you're kind of beat into this ideology that unconditional love means take beatings, wait around for someone, forget about yourself and your needs, or work for yourself only so you can get with this person. That's unhealthy within itself. No, I need to work on myself because I need to work on myself. Not so I can have this person. Because once I get them, then what else? What's next? And it's not an easy pill to swallow. That's why I say that a lot of people who say that they want this so-called twin flame or soulmate energy, no, you don't. Because it's not that fairy tale that we're seeking. If you notice, there's not that many twin flame people that can really say that they're together in harmonious union together. There's not many. It's not meant to be that way, because it's not meant to be a traditional relationship. It's not meant to have its structures that we've been built to believe that it has to be this way or it has to be that way. It's got to break you down from all of that so-called stuff. It's got to break you down from the neediness to have someone in your life, the codependency, allowing someone to mistreat you, self-neglect. It has to break all of that down. It has to break all of that down. But a lot of people they don't want to hear what I'm saying, and that's fine. That is fine. It's a soul contract. It's a soul connection. It's not meant to be easy, because this is something you assigned to experience for yourself. You. It's not about the other person, and there's nothing wrong with saying that. It's a guilt trip that we've had as children, that if I want to play and I want to be by myself, I want to be this, I want to be that, and my mom and dad says that I can't be that, or I'm being selfish for wanting to spend time with myself. That's where this conditioning comes through, that, oh, if it's about me, then I'm being selfish, that I don't love somebody because I want to take care of myself, or I want to do this, I want to be this person, I want to be that person. There's something wrong with me because of that. And that's where that conditioning needs to be broken down. This person came here to help you, but they have their own journey too. You walk it together. You have other soulmates that come in and you walk together, whether it be a lifetime for a moment. That's fine. Yeah. And I'm going to be honest too. If I would have never came across this twin flame connection, I guess I might as well just say it, I wouldn't have been doing this. So I do have to give this person some credit. I do. I do have to give them some credit. And from the depths of my soul, I love this person to the depths of my soul. I love them to the point where I'm not going to feed into their codependency, because I want them to find their truth. I want them to do it on their own. I want them to do it on their own. And that's the real shit. That's the real love. I'm not mommying and babying a grown man. You shouldn't mommy and baby a grown man or grown woman either. And that's just the real of it. So, that being said, you guys, that is the reading. I hope that that resonated with you guys and it was helpful and insightful. Well, I can't even say I'm sorry for the rant. I needed to get it out, I guess. Something that maybe Spirit wanted me to speak. I don't know, but yeah. We don't know where this is going to lead us. All we have to trust Divine Spirit. It's all in Divine's hands. We can't say that we want, you know, we can have our hopes and our desires. But at the end of the day, you guys, it is what it is. And all we can do is live our lives and live our purpose. That's all we can do. That's what we're here to do. Whether we do it with 10,000 people or we do it alone. Tough pills to swallow, but you know. Much love to you guys. I send you much healing, much love. I hope you guys have a great weekend as well. Until the next reading, peace.